Jazz Band. We're from the Fremont area, just down the street from where you live in this wonderful, wonderful place here. My gosh, the Masonic, this is fantastic. What a beautiful building you have here. I hope that they really treat you good and you have good food, good drink every single day. Hey, we play New Orleans music. Who's been to New Orleans? Oh, everybody. Well, you don't have to go there anymore because you're right here at the auditorium. We played all the tunes they played in New Orleans. That last tune was the Bourbon Street Parade, and they play it 40 times a day in New Orleans. So you just heard one of the most popular tunes. Here's a nice little tune. We're going to feature our wonderful piano player, Miss Roz Temple. She's going to do the verse to this tune, and I'll bet you've never heard it before. But we're going to play it first, and then she's going to come in and you listen to a very rare version of the verse that Sophie Tucker, this tune was written for Sophie Tucker. The tune is called Some of These Days.
Yes, some of these days you're gonna miss me, honey. You'll miss my hugging. You're gonna miss my kissing. Oh, you'll miss me, sweetie, when I'm far away. You'll feel so lonely. Oh, you're one and only. 'Cause you know, honey, and have your way. And if you leave me, you know it's really gonna grate me. You're gonna miss your mission gold, Papa, some of these days. some of these days, folks, I know you're gonna be lonely. Oh, yes, you are. Some of these days, you're gonna miss me. Yes, you are. You'll miss my hugging. You're gonna miss my kissing. Oh, you'll miss me, sweetie, when I'm far away. Here's John on the trombone.
That was Sophie Tucker's song written just for her. My God, what a great tune. It's a jazz standard today, and it was a standard back in the late 20s and 30s when they wrote it for her. Here's a tune written by a crazy guy. He predicted that there'd be a bridge going from San Francisco to Marin County back in about 1860, and they said, "You're just a crazy guy." And he acted crazy, and he even called himself Emperor Norton. Well, many years later, Turk Murphy wrote a tune about this guy, and it's called Emperor Norton's Hunch. And it's a standard jazz tune today. you folks ever listen to Turk Murphy in San Francisco? My golly, well, I tell you what, this was his song. And Lou Waters, Turk Murphy was the first trombone player with Lou Waters. And then Turk went on to form his own band, and this band, they probably played this tune every week in San Francisco. Earthquake Lagoons. Wasn't that a fun place? It's not there anymore. I wish it was, but we're playing. We keep these traditional tunes going. Everything. That was Emperor Norton's Hunch. Here's a tune named after a famous ballroom in Chicago in the 20s and 30s, and the tune is called. It was written by Kid Ory, another great trombone player that Turk Murphy admired and played with sometimes. Kid lived to be a very old man, played it right up into his 80s. And Kid Ory was on Louis Armstrong's first recording of the Hot Five. He was an old guy then. He was about 30 years old when he recorded with Louis. Anyway, here's a tune he wrote. It's called the Savoy Blues. Savoy Blues. My goodness, isn't that a pretty tune? Great to dance to. Hey, sir, right in front here. I like your car. You got a license plate for that thing on your card? Looks like you have. You got a license plate? That's pretty neat. You don't speed, do you? Oh, that's pretty darn good. Hey, it's Savoy Blues. Here's a tune that the Dukes of Dixieland. Have you folks heard of them? A great band in the late 50s, 60s, early 70s. Dukes of Dixieland. This is their theme song. Here's a great little tune called Panama. my gosh, here's one of my favorite tunes. I know every one of you remember this. Remember the Woolworth's 5 and 10 cent store? Well, here they wrote a tune about that. And it's called, I Found a $1 Million Baby in a 5 and 10 cent store. We should change the words. I found a $7 billion baby at Costco. Anyway, we're going to feature our wonderful leader and trombone player, Miss... Oh, wait a minute, no, you sing this. Oh my gosh. Mr. Rich here sings this particular tune. I found a $1 million baby.
I found something, I'm not sure what. The Emerald Shower, it was a most convenient door. I found a $1 million baby in the 5 and 10 cent store. The rain continued for an hour. I hung around for 3 or 4 around that $1 million baby in the 5 and 10 cent store. She was selling china, and when she made those eyes, I kept buying china until the crowd got wise. Incidentally, if you are caught out in a shower, just step inside my cottage door and meet my $1 million baby from the 5 and 10 cent store. was always some China folks, and when she made those eyes, I kept buying China until you guys got wise. Incidentally, if you are caught out in the shower, just step inside my cottage door and meet the $1 million baby from the Boy and store. Thank you.
You know, the words to that tune are so beautiful. You don't hear those kind of words today, because number one, I can't hear, and I can't, even if I could hear, I can't make it out what they said unless there's captions on there to explain what the heck they said. Those words were so beautiful back in those days, and I wish they'd come back so we could hear those nice love songs and love words like that. I found $1 million baby. Wow, that is so good. Anyway, here's a tune that Lou Waters wrote. Lou Waters, I was telling you, he's the one that Turk Murphy played with in San Francisco, but Lou Waters started this great West Coast revival music, of which a lot of tunes we play, and this is one of his tunes he wrote. It's called the Working Man Blues. got a sales pitch for you folks. We have a CD, it's only $10. $10, 18 tunes on here. You love it, take it home tonight and listen to us all night long. $10, heck of a deal. I guarantee you, 100 years from now, this CD is going to be a treasure. It'll be worth millions. And if it isn't, I will give you your money back. All right. Anyway, $10, folks. And all the tunes we're playing, many of them are already on here. So it's a heck of a good deal.
At least 18 of them are. 18 spots. Hey, Greg.
We of course play a lot of Lou Waters tunes, Turk Murphy tunes, Louis Armstrong, Sidney Bechet, Jelly Roll Morton, and we play also King Oliver tunes. King Oliver was had a wonderful black band back in the 20s, and he's the one that sent a train ticket to Louis Armstrong. And Louis got on the train, went to Chicago, and there's where he became famous. He had a manager that put on the marquee out front of the theater where King Oliver was playing, world's greatest trumpet player. And he was awfully good. There was a lot of great players, but boy, old Louis took advantage of being the world's greatest trumpet player. This tune was written by King Oliver. The tune's called The Snake Rag. another tune that if you were in New Orleans, matter of fact, if you were in New Orleans right now, you would have heard every tune we're playing somewhere on the street. And here's one that's particularly nice. Mr. Rich going to sing this one again. Is it true what they say about Dixie? 1936, this thing was written by Irving Caesar, Samuel Lawrence, Gerald Marks, 1936. My golly sakes, that was a while back. Here we go. Is it true what they say about Dixie?
What they say about Dixie? Does the sun really shine all of the time? I think it does. Do those sweet magnolias blossom at everybody's door? The folks keep eating blossom till they can't eat no more. Is it true what they say about Swanee? Is a dream by that stream so sublime? Do they laugh? Do they love? Like they say in every song. If it's true, well, that's where I belong. Oh, is it true what they say about Dixie? Does that sun really shine all of the time? Do Do them sweet magnolias blossom out everybody's door? The folks keep eating blossom till they can't eat no more. Is it true what they say about swans? Is it rain by that stream so sublime? Do they laugh? Do they laugh like they say in Arizona? If it's true, well, that's where I belong.
Thank you.
How about doing snake? 2, 3. Snake. 2, 3.